Number 2, the shape is composed of 3 squares and 2 semicircles. Select all the expressions that correctly calculate the perimeter of the shape. All right, well, I'm dealing with squares and circles. How do I find the perimeter of a square? Add up all the sides. How do I find the perimeter of a circle? Find the circumference. So I'm going to need C equals pi times diameter. All right, well, let's fill in what we know. What do we know is true about all squares? All sides are the same. So if this side is 10, this side is 10. If this side over here is 10, this side is 10. If this side is 10, this side is 10. So right now, I for sure know my perimeter is at least 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay? But I also have to add, right, my 2 semicircles. All right. Well, if I have 2 semicircles and I put them together, this one and this one, I make a full circle. So all I have to do is find the circumference of one circle. All right, well, what pieces do I need? R equals, D equals, C equals. Well, based on my picture, what do you know? You know the total distance across, or you could just look at the radius. The radius is 10. I'm getting that from this 10. So the radius is 10. Well, what's the diameter? All the way across would be 20. Circumference would be 20 times 3.14. Well, but look at my options for answers. They are in terms of pi. So I'm just going to leave this as 20 pi. 20 times pi. Okay, so I've got 40 plus my 2 semicircles, which gives me a circumference of 20 pi. So looking over here, which ones match? 40 plus 20 pi, that looks identical. Is 80 plus 20 pi the same thing? Nope. 80 and 40 are not equal. 20 pi and 20 pi are equal, but that means these have to be the same numbers too, and they're not. Well, what about 120 plus 20 pi? Nope. 20 pi matches. That means 40 has to match 40, so that does not work. 300 plus 100 pi? None of that looks the same. Then I've got 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 pi plus 10 pi. Well, if I put my 10s together, 10, 20, 30, 40, plus my 10 pi and my 10 pi, I'd have 20 pi total. That also looks like 40 plus 20 pi. So I can circle that one. Let Ms. Grew know if you've got any questions.